Hey YouTube, so I bought something the other day. It's kind of neat. I'm kind of excited about it. I've been playing with it a little bit, a couple of them. So here it is. Get it to focus. It is from Grim Workshop. It is their dog tag tools. I just went ahead and bought the whole set of them. Because again, the hay money. I can. So it's a set of 9. And they are dog tag size tools. Now, I mean, they're not like super thick. They're dog tag thickness. But, I mean, like, watch this, guys. It won't bend. Like, they just don't bend. They're very, very tough. They're very tough. They're not your normal, like, cheap. I mean, they're not really cheap. But they're not like your normal cheap credit card, or in this case, like, way smaller tools. Look at this guy. This thing is very open, and still, it'll bend slightly, but then it's like perfectly straight again. So, I'm really excited about 8 of them anyway. One of them I'm not so much excited for, and that's this guy. So, what do we have with this set? So, you have the paracord that comes with it, with a little ferro rod on it, which is actually fairly nice thickness. It's not super huge, but it's fairly nice thickness. It's just like a nice little added touch. Then you get the 2 chains. Let's get over here. 2 chains to hold them on. And you have the 2 silencers to hold them in. Which I really need to pick up a couple more silencers, because getting 4 of them crammed in one silencer is a little hard. 2 fits real good. I mean, that's what they're made for, is 2 dog tags and a silencer. So, what all do you have with these? There's 9 of them. But you have... This is one of the ones I've used, because they have this slightly sticky backing on them, so you can put them back on. These are the sewing needles. There are... Block my face so it focuses on this. I have the light. We'll get there focused eventually. Maybe I'll just give up. There are 7, I believe, on here. 7, yes. They're very sharp. The point they come down to is extremely fine point. They're very tough, very, very hard to bend, and then they just go right back to what they were. And then, I mean, you guys can't even tell. Looking through the camera, I can't tell which one it is that I even used. And they are very, very sharp. They work extremely well. And then we have the fish hooks. 3 smaller ones, 3 larger ones. I have not gotten to try them yet. These things just came in a couple days ago. We have the spork, which I haven't tried. I don't know why. Now that I think about it, the spork would be the easiest one to try. And I haven't yet. It's a spork, it'll work. I don't really have to try it. Plus it will be the most solid of them. It's completely solid. Then we have the wrenches, which this one I've also played with. I put some serious force on this thing. I was using a little hex bit guy up here to do some random screws, and I was putting some force on this thing, and it just doesn't care. It just keeps turning. These in a pile. I'll forget what I've done. Then we have a double hook and a frog gig. I'm really excited about trying out this one. Then we have probably the only one that would not last forever, but it's also the one you'll need the least. And that is the little lock pick. You've got a little single pick, you've got a rake over here, and then you have a little tension bar. That's the one that's going to be like a couple of uses and it's done. But why do you need it more than that, probably? Then you have this really nice arrowhead. We're probably going to try that out soon. And I'm just now realizing they have quite the shine on them. So that'll be a fun one to play with. Then we have, like I said, the self-defense tool, which will never be on this necklace, but it might go in my pocket every once in a while. So you just, pretty much the whole thing's the tool except these 2 corners. And then you have a pointy, not really sharp, but a pointy knuckle duster. You actually have the detail here that you're dipped in on both sides so your fingers aren't digging in. So that's basically what you got. It's a nice little knuckle duster there. Not going to kill someone with it, but you're going to give them the hell off you. And then lastly, you have the saw, actually very sharp. And this is another one that I've been playing with a little bit. And again, I mean, it's like a saw blade thickness. So it does work. It actually works really well. It's got, as you can see, they're not perfectly straight, which would have been the easy, cheap way to do this. They've got a nice little bit of an angle to them, and they're very, very sharp. They go through really well. Hole on both sides. You can put it on a little stick. Just start sawing at something. Really nice saw. So I will hopefully play with the rest of these pretty soon. I will do some videos of me playing with some of them, maybe, hopefully. So that's what you get in the set. You've got the little tin, 2 silencers, 2 chains, the necklace, and then the 9 different tags with their different tools on them. So far I'm recommending these to you guys very highly. We will see what I think. You can also buy them all individually on their site too. So if there's just like one you want to throw in your bag. I'm thinking like this one. That's a pretty cool little card to have in your bag. They also make full-size credit card tools. And they have their fishing one for that has, I think, 30 hooks on it. Something really crazy. It's got like 30 hooks. They also make a really neat card that's got a knife on it. It's got a knife, 4 arrowheads, and 4 hooks. I'm thinking like, well, that would be handy to have in your wallet all the time. So yeah, they sell all these individually too. This is a nice one to have too because it keeps them nice and organized. Little sewing needles. So that is it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.